Hi, welcome to Empower Today. We're thinking through the summer about our foundations of faith. I was just talking with Julia, who's filming all these by the way, about whether this has been sown or not, and we're really not sure whether it was sown or was just grown in the field over the spring period. One of our foundations of faith says something like this, that God and Jesus send the Holy Spirit into our lives when we decide to believe in and follow Jesus. The Holy Spirit is sown in us, if you like. It's a deliberate act that when we start to follow Jesus, it's not like Jesus, okay, well done, get on with it then. Jesus is like, I give you the gift of the Holy Spirit, the third person of the Trinity that we talked about a few weeks ago. And the Holy Spirit is there to guarantee eternal life. In 2 Corinthians it says that the Holy Spirit is sown into us as a down payment. And the image that Paul, the writer of 2 Corinthians, uses is paying that first lump of cash before your mortgage for your house that guarantees that the house is yours. And the Holy Spirit guarantees that we are God's and that we will spend eternity with God. So I meet some people and they've drifted from church, and they've drifted from God, and they've said, stuff God. And I say to them, you're not going to like this, but I'm still going to see you in heaven. Because God never dumps us, even if we dump God. And they're like, well, what do you mean? I said, well, God's not like that. You're a parent, aren't you, to some of them? And they say, yeah. And I said, well, if your children do things wrong, you forgive them, don't you? You bring them back. Yeah. Well, God's the same. God's the perfect father, the perfect mother. So if you're quite good at bringing your kids back, think how good God is. God never lets us go when we've grabbed hold of him. And the Holy Spirit is that guarantee. And alongside that, the Holy Spirit equips us to live a life that looks like Jesus in the everyday. So I encourage you, as I try and do in my own life, in the morning when you wake up, before you check Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, Snapchat, your emails, your messenger and all those other things, just lay in bed for a moment and just quietly say, Holy Spirit, please empower me today to live a life that has a whiff of Jesus about it. And maybe then think through the diary of that day, the things you've got to do, the people you've got to meet, and say, Holy Spirit, help me as I do those things and meet those people. Jesus died on the cross and rose again to give us the gift of the Holy Spirit, sown deliberately into our lives, to guarantee our eternity and enable us to live like Jesus now.